Gentleman from Ohio, Mr. Turner is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Hegseth, your written testimony on page 20 includes a statement concerning the importance of FISA and Section 702, which is incredibly timely because this body is going to be voting today on 702, which could be expiring this week. You state this vital tool keeps Americans safe, provides critical intelligence to our warfighters, and is subject to a rigorous system of oversight by all three branches of government to guarantee the protection of the constitutional rights of the American people. Thought I'd give you a moment to expound on that because this is going to be very important because there's several people who right now in this body are going to be considering their support for 702's reauthorization.
Well, thank you for that opportunity, Congressman. Yes, this department strongly supports the reauthorization of FISA 702. And it is not hyperbole to say many of the most important missions we have executed could not have happened without the intelligence gathered through FISA 702. So we would urge members to support that so we can continue doing the good work of the American people.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. I appreciate your comments that Iran must never be permitted to obtain a nuclear weapon. There have been many comments that have been made concerning allies who have not assisted or supported the effort. General Kane, there have been many allies who have been essential for us to be able to execute the functions necessary both for Midnight Hammer and for the current ongoing operation. I'd like to ask you to speak for a moment about the essential aspect of the allies that are supporting the effort. There are bases that are necessary, are forward operating facilities, both our allies in the Middle East, both our NATO allies, those in Europe, throughout. We would not be able to undertake this current operation without the use and support of facilities that we have in our bases throughout NATO, Europe, and the Middle East. If you could, for a moment, expound on the integral nature of our facilities that include those bases that are located within our allies.
Well, Congressman, from a purely military standpoint, allies and alliances are important. They allow us. You did a better job than I could on articulating the importance of access, basing, and overflight considerations. You know, who those allies are and the quality of those alliances are left our civilian leaders, but certainly we appreciate those allies who've helped us and assisted us along the way.
General, you would describe them as having been essential.
Yes, sir.
Because it's very important. I mean, we want to make certain that that we treat adversaries as adversaries and allies like allies, especially those that are essential. The King was here yesterday, and as he was speaking, he received a standing ovation when he implored this body to continue our support for Ukraine. In the 2026 National Defense Strategy, it assesses Russia will remain a persistent, manageable threat. It specifically identifies Russia's continued threat to Ukraine, and we have, of course, currently the presidential continued drawdown authority that can support Ukraine, and also the President Trump announced Pearl, the prioritized Ukraine requirements list, and in the FY 2026 NDAA, there is the $400 million that is included in the European capacity building within the defense security cooperation. General, the last time it went on the House floor with respect to funding for Ukraine, there was a vote in the House of over 300 members of the House that supported Ukraine. Could you please give us a description of some of the things currently that we're doing operationally to support Ukraine?
Congressman, a few of those are probably left for classified session. We continue through our security assistance group Ukraine to assist with some information sharing matters. UCOM continues
But you would
to
describe
help.
it as continuous and ongoing and essential for Ukraine, with U.S. support.
Sir, much of the relationship.
Gentleman's time's expired. Chair now recognizes the gentleman from California, Mr. Garamendi.